Anuvaka 7 is a prayer for knowledge.
ये त्वमवीरस्युपो देवान् दैवेर्विषः प्रागुर्वह्निर्षितो बृहस्पते धारयावसो निहव्यातेष्वदन्तान् देवत्वष्टर्वसुरन्वरेवतीरमध्वमग्नेर्जनित्रमसि वृषणौस्थपूर्वश्यस्यायुरसि पुरोरवाधृतेनात्ते वृषणन्दधाथाङ्गायत्रम् छन्दोनप्रजायस्त्वत्रैष्टुभज्जागतम् छन्दोनप्रजायस्त्वभवतन्न समनतोतमोकसावरेपसौ मा यज्ञकम् युगम् दृष्टम् मा यज्ञपतिम् जातवेदतो शिवो भवतमद्यनः अग्नावग्निश्चरति प्रविष्टर्हीणाम् पुत्रो अधिराजगेशः स्वाहाकृत्य ब्रह्मणा तेजुहो विमा देवानाम् विषया गर्भागधेयम्.
In this Anuvaka, the importance of knowledge is stressed, and along with that, the importance of respecting our teachers. In India, in Sanatana Dharma, we are told Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam. That means not only your mother and father, but a teacher has to be respected. Why? Because the teacher is the person who gives you knowledge and makes it enjoyable. If knowledge acquisition is difficult or is a strain or a stress, the education system becomes very difficult for the child. This Veda in this mantra tells us that by respecting the teachers, we can have an education system that is very enjoyable. So when you acquire knowledge in an enjoyable fashion, then it means really that that knowledge is ingrained within you. Only when it is troublesome or worrisome, then it becomes difficult. And the children, as the adage goes, children walk to school, but they run back home. It should be like they should run to school. And that was what the Gurukul system in India was. And that is what the Vedas stress, that knowledge acquisition and knowledge by itself should be enjoyable. And then this verse continues with very another factor. It is Urvashi. What is Urvashi? Urvashi is often depicted in the Puranas as a damsel who takes away the interest or the attention of the rishis to material desires, lust. But actually, that is a misinterpretation. In the Vedas, what is meant as Urvashi is wide knowledge, widespread knowledge in everything. So symbolically, each one has to be an Urvashi. You should aspire for widespread knowledge, not just confine yourself to a few trinkets that you come along. Read wide, acquire widespread knowledge. That is what is meant by the rishis when they say you be an Urvashi. The Anuvaka continues by telling us that we can achieve perfection and we can acquire knowledge in a perfect manner by the recital of Gayatri and Trishtup mantras. Yes, by that process the Vedas tell us that we have to try to achieve perfection in whatever you do, in your thoughts, deeds. And for that, Gayatri and Trishtup mantras are the best way of achieving that. And the Anuvaka concludes by telling us that the Agni within us has to be satisfied with Swaha mantras. Don't feel that the Swaha is a symbolic offering into the Agni on the pedestal. It is symbolic that we should understand that we have to offer our everything, our knowledge, to the internal fire or the internal Agni. That means that we have to be always active. So the internal fire or the passion has to be glowing always. That is symbolized by the yajna fire, wherein we offer ghee and other materials by saying Swaha. And notice, after giving everything to the Agni, the mantra always tells us, Idam na mama. What does it mean? This is not mine. I have no egos. Don't think that when you offer something to the godly powers, that you are giving as to another human being. No. That is why you yourself are told to repeat after saying Swaha, then you say Idam na mama. That means do not be attached when you offer to Agni, or in fact when you offer anything to anyone. In the next Anuvaka, we are told how to attain contentment or how to control our desires. Welcome back. Today we pray to the God to get good children and grandchildren.
सरिषामानुषानभ्यस्तौषधेभ्यः प्रोक्षाम्यपाम् पेरुरसिस्वात्कञ्चित् सदेवगुं हव्यमापो देवी स्वदतैनगुं सन्ते प्राणो वायुना गच्छतागुं संयुजत्रेरङ्गानि संयज्ञपतिराधिराधितेनाक्तौ पशुन्द्रावेथागुं रेवतीर्यज्ञपतिम् प्रियथा विशतोरो अन्तरिक्षसजोर्देवेन वादेनास्य हविषस्मनाय च समस्य तनुवा भववर्षीयो वर्षीयसि यज्ञे यज्ञपतिम् धाः पृथिव्याः सम्पृजः पाहि नमस्तादानानर्वाप्रेहि घृतस्य कुल्यामनुसः प्रजया सह राजस्कोशेनापो देवी शुद्धा इव शुद्धा यूयम् देवागुम् ऊर्ध्वगुम् शुद्धा वयम् परिविष्टा परिवेष्टारो वो भूयास्मा.
What does the Veda say about total life? In this verse, we hear the Rishi telling us, Annam hi Brahma, Aham hi Brahma, Bhokta hi Brahma. It is a food that makes your body healthy. And after so many years of indulgence in so-called fast food and food that is harmful to our body, we now realize that we have to give up fast food. For a fast life, you need fast food. That's what the exponents of fast food say. But the damage it causes to your physical body, and through that, your mental body or sort of thought process. The Veda clearly tells us, you are what you eat. Yes, the body assimilates what you eat. And if you are ferocious, it could mean that the food that you eat made you that. And this verse also prays for the ability to pray. That's very interesting. You cannot just like that put a switch or switch on a light and say, I'm going to pray. You have to have the capacity for that. And that capacity you have to pray. Oh God, give me the power to pray and have a total life. Good food that makes good body and good thoughts and the total environment. If each one concentrates like that and he sells or sort of gives up all negativity and is a positive thought process, then the whole world becomes a better place to live in. And what is the result of that? Then this prayer says, you pray to God, oh God, let me beget good children and grandchildren. Why? Because now talking of environment, what do we see? Let us leave a planet good for our successors to live in. Yes, therein lies the essence. If you should not, or if you do not overindulge yourself, overeat, destroy the environment, then if you take only what you want, your body is healthy, your mind is healthy, you do not have negativity, and then you keep praying, you are a total composed human being. That begets to you good children, and in that process, good grandchildren. So, shed your egos, your extreme desires. Not that you should not have desires. The Veda tells, do not have too much desires. Try to control your desires. Live a balanced life. And when you live a balanced life with good food, healthy body, yes, the Veda stresses the importance of healthy body, and that's why we see yoga prescribed by Patanjali Maharshi and other people. And yoga has now gained universal importance. So slowly, the effect or the learning contained or the knowledge contained in the Vedas is taking root. So by that process, let us have a good place or a good earth to live in for future generations. In the next Anuvaka, we pray for a healthy body and a healthy mind. So stay tuned and kindly subscribe to this channel. Thank you.